Hello, everybody. This is Captain in the house again, and we're going to be talking about a topic. And the title of this topic is called Correct with Love. Correct people with love. It's very, very important because, like I said, most of my discussion is based on experience. I study environment, I study the way people do things, and even the young ones, when I used to work in school, the headmistress or the principal or the head of department, or even at home, when husband is correcting the wife, it's as if they are the war front. Or when the wife is correcting the husband, it's as if they are the war front. You need to correct with love. If you genuinely love the person, it could be the manager at work, it could be husband at home. If you genuinely love the person and you want the person to improve in their attitude, in their performance, try to correct with love. Most people that correct, they correct with anger, with um what other word can we use again? Can somebody help me? They correct people shouting. If you cannot apply correction with love, then you don't have to, because the person you're correcting, you're creating fear in that person. We need to check our manner, our mannerism, our ways of approaching people when we're correcting them. Even men of God, pastors, the way they correct their followers sometimes is as if they are the war front trying to survive. So, correct with love is a topic for today. And I'm going to start from home, especially with let's start from the men of the house. When you see your partner or your wife making some mistakes, show them the reason why the correction is required. First of all, identify the mistake, identify what the problem is, then you apply the solution. Okay, you're doing this wrong. I think it would be nice if you do it this way. That's a better way to correct people than saying, oh, you're doing it again, you're at it. Oh, no. Correct with love. Sometimes when you sign a contract of marriage that says for better, for worse, when the worst surface, use love to melt it, for better, for worse. When the worst surface, use love to dissolve it. That is genuine love. And then some people, they have this kind of uh, concern or panic attitude when you kind of attack them. So when you're correcting your husband as well, correct with love. Maybe the person is making a mistake. Point out the mistake in a loving way. Not, or what you're doing doesn't make sense. That's not a good way to correct people. You're indirectly telling the person that you're senseless. That's the way most people will read it. Or what you're doing, I don't think is right. Why not let's approach it this way? Rather than saying what you're doing doesn't make sense or what you're doing is stupid. Words carry a lot of weight. And then when you start to correct people in a very bad way, naturally the love reduces. Naturally it creates distance. Even in offices, when you're trying to help people out, the moment the correction is done, they just stick to themselves. There's no it destroy relationship when you do not correct with love. So for those of us in relationship, for those of us in marriage, when you're correcting people, you don't even need to scream at them. Correct with love. People can get kind of excited because some people, they like to work at their best, but still remember that the skill you have, the people behind you or the people under you might not really have that skill. So you need to go on a journey with them to come to your level rather than uh, putting fear in the people you're correcting. I've seen on so many occasions where the wife is more intelligent than the husband in some areas. And because the wife is the one in charge correcting the guy, the way the correction is being done is not very, very good. I've seen it on many occasions where publicly the wife corrects the husband in irrespectful, not respectful way. It is unacceptable. It is wrong. It kind of diminish the man, especially when it's being done in public. You correct with love. The same thing with the husband as well. That when you're correcting your wife, whether at home or in public, be conscious of your environment. I don't want to be citing some example that I've seen, even in church, and I'm like, seriously? There was one particular one that I was trying to take a picture of a guy. I haven't seen him in a long time, and then I think it was a Passover, and we're trying to take picture. I think the wife has been waiting in the car because the guy has a key, and she just came from nowhere and she just screamed that what hell are you doing? I've been honestly, I was embarrassed. That seriously, and they're married for years with grown-up kids. If imagine you have some kids that are grown up, they see the way the mom is talking to the dad. I was embarrassed as well. Oh darling, can I please have the key while you take your picture with your old friend? Why not do that? And what hell have you been doing? I need the key to the car. Please, this is your husband. So apart from that, I can keep counting and telling you that especially married, the way husband and wife talk to each other, the correction. There's another interesting one that they just got a new car, and this 21-year-old guy, their son, quickly went to two streets away to go and buy something with the car, and the wife goes, "Oh, darling, which car did our son took?" And then the guy said, "Yeah, the new car. I just want him to have a ride." And he goes, "Are you in your right sense? Oh, come on!" And I was there. You're telling your husband in the front of his visitor, "Are you in your right sense to give him the key to the new car?" It's all those things are not nice. Talk to people correctly. Oh, if anything happen, we're gonna be in trouble. Why not let this young guy take the old car? Please, darling, don't do that again, for the safety of the car, for the safety of the guy. You shouldn't go out with a new car. Let him use the old car. I know you're trying to spoil him. I know you love him, but please let him use the old car, not the new car. Not telling your husband, "Are you in your right sense to give him the?" Come on, guys. So it's very important that when we're correcting our partners, we correct with love. It goes a long way. If you don't correct with love, gradually you're creating a distance between you and your loved one. So that's just the topic for today. That when we're correcting, we correct with love. And if you cannot correct with love, just keep quiet. Somebody else will do it. It's as simple as that. If you cannot correct people with love, just keep quiet. Don't contribute to people. People have troubles. A lot of people on earth today, they're worried about one thing or the other. Don't add to their problem. Don't make it worse off. You know, it's good to correct with love. And we should be conscious of the way we behave. We should be constant evaluation. Because some people don't realize the way they talk can be very horrible. They don't because it's part of them already. So that's why people like us, we come out here and talk and tell people that good manner goes a long way. It creates peace at home. And this is same peace that is at home is what you bring out there for the world to be a nice place. So thank you everybody for listening to this little topic that will be beneficial to everybody. And I'm going to come back again with another nice topic. Thank you everybody for listening, for taking our time to listen to me. Please remember to subscribe and thumbs up for me, please. Thank you, and I wish everybody a pleasant week. God bless. Bye.